Bush, but the problem also is that Bush is rather flat. It's rather flat. So you had to adapt the architecture for the very hilly Upper Manhattan. So they came up with an architecture that is typical for New York, but with the Dutch inspiration. And this has always been a very upscale neighborhood. People here do have a lot of money. It's just never really obvious. Yes. And look at that little church right here behind the tree. That little church was built in 1846. And that church was in the middle of the country. This area still remains very much an upper middle class area in Harlem. It's called Sugar Hill, meaning that life is rather sweet up here.
Látszik rajtuk, hogy ezek már middle class-ek.
You know that song
Látszik
by
rajtuk, hogy már
National.
middle class-ek.
I want a little sugar in
Igen,
my
milyen
mouth.
gyorsan megváltoztak az emberek.
It's a double entendre song. Because when somebody tells a kid, give me some sugar, give me a kiss, give me some love. But you could also need a little sugar. That's also money. Of course, for many people, today Harlem is not very recognizable. People who had left Harlem, let's say 40 years ago, 50 years ago, who come right there. For us, a building is never just a building. A building has a history, no matter what it is. So tour guides, when tourism in Harlem started 25, 30 years ago, started again, tour guides were researching and we started bringing people here. People in the neighborhood would go, why are you going up the steps? Well, because this is fascinating. Really, what's there? And people in the neighborhood discovered that there was something historically significant right there. Intellectuals of the 20s, the likes of Paul Robeson, the likes of W.E.B. Du Bois, the likes of Thurgood Marshall. Thurgood Marshall eventually became the first black Supreme Court Justice of the United States. W.E.B. Du Bois was the one who launched the Harlem